Well, it would be good if I actually entered the studio before the intro ended. Good morning, everyone. How's everyone out there doing this morning? Mountains of Elysium, Mark the Infinitely Tired, Jedi Bill 797, DJ Odyssey. How are you doing, brother? Mixed Martial Arts Bunny. Wow. Wow. Adega Outlaw, the Doctor is in. Purple Valkyrie and Samantha Joe are here. The Valkyries are in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Captain Shrek, my wrench, is here. How are you doing, brother? Speaker for the dead. How are you this morning? Colin P. Smith, Jeff Franklin. Good morning, everyone. Jedi Bill 797 and Nina Green are here this morning. Welcome, guys. Lady Mist, the guardian of the void, is in chat this morning. Thank you so very much for being here, Lady Mist. And Crimson Mist is right behind her. The Mists are here. Good morning, everyone. How is everyone out there doing? Sit room, good morning. How are you doing? Darth Haster, how are you doing? Guys, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here today. Thank you, guys. Seriously, to know that you guys have my back. Bird of Prey 5. Cuplaw, brother. Cuplaw. Castle, how are you doing? Good morning. Thank you guys so very much for being here. Seriously, it still trips me out. It still has that same effect it did the first time I went live. Thank you so very much. Thank you, guys. Robert Pearson, good morning. Good morning. How is Rock? How is Rock doing? Oh shit. Speaking, where's Mark the Infinitely Tired at? He's probably here somewhere lurking. Yeah, he's up there. Mark the Infinitely Tired. Jeff B, good morning and happy Friday. Yes. Oh shit, guys. It has been one hell of a week. I was up last night at 1:00 in the morning playing Ghost of Tsushima. And I want to tell you, the first 10 minutes of that game, I was completely blown away. We are samurai. Ah, yes. Honor, duty, loyalty. Yes. And it was an absolute blast getting to play the first hour or so of that game with you guys. Absolute blast. There were some freaky moments and some holy shit, did I do something wrong? And man, yeah, DJ, you don't have to tell me about a hell of a week. Yeah, I saw you earlier on Twitter, man, beating the shit out of some passerby in a bunny suit. Oh shit. And there's all kinds of shit going on. Like I get this thrown at me today. Black Widow director teases that Florence Pugh will take over for Scarlett Johansson. It's not even a Black Widow movie. It's an intro movie. They're slipping one in under the fence. It's going to be an introduction for the person that's going to take her place. It's not even her movie. It's a launch movie for another character. Oh, shit. Oh, we want to come back, and we want you to come back and hand off your role to another actress. It's not even your movie. It's not even her movie. Oh shit! Let me share this because it's just too special. It's just too special. Oh man. Let's see. Boom. There we go. Ain't that something? It's not even her movie. It's not even her movie. So this whole time, why are they making a Black Widow movie? They're making a Black Widow movie so they can get one under the fence and tell y'all, oh, this is why this person showed up. This is why this new person showed up. Ah! Oh shit. Can you believe this shit? It's like, what are you doing? Oh, Black Widow director Kate Shortland recently teased what the outcome for really what the outcome. She's gonna die. We all knew she was gonna die. No one's under the assumption that she's not gonna die. She's gonna die. Colin Smith, we want to make movies about this very popular character, but we've killed her off. Yeah, it's a handoff film. Who wants to go see a handoff film? The solo film has been a long time coming. Really? Yeah, whose fault was that? Whose fault was that, Disney? It's been a long time coming. Johansson first appeared as Black Widow in Iron Man 2 and would go on to reprise her role as the super spy in Avengers, Captain America, the Winter Soldier, Avengers Age of Ultron, Captain America Civil War, Spider-Man Homecoming, Avengers Infinity War, and finally in Avengers Endgame. Like, we didn't know. Marvel Studios has been discussing a Black Widow solo film going as far back as 2014. Yeah, you fucked up. That's them saying we screwed up. Just 4 years after her first appearance in Iron Man, she should have had it right after. It's completely stupid. She should have had two films. She should have had her own film after the first Avengers movie. And she should have had a prequel, how it all started for her movie, right after Age of Ultron. So she should have had two films, and they fucked it up. While discussing what would become Age of Ultron, he told Total Film via IGN, "We start filming the next Avengers film at the end of March. Black Widow's part in that is very big. We learn more about her past and learn more about where she came from and how she became in that film." I love how they talk. I absolutely love how they talk because you can see them sitting there like, "Oh my God, how are we going to put this, y'all?" He added, "The notion of exploring that even further in her own film would be great. We're just not going to do it because we have no sense of where this character came from or any idea what we're going to do with her in the future. And then we're going to kill her off because, we don't know what to do with her." Well, it appears things might have changed a little bit since 2014. We realized that we screwed up and that the Me Too movement has completely changed everything. So we're going to pander our little asses off and we're going to try and get her own movie because we had no faith in ScarJo before. But now that the Me Too movement is here, we're going to completely back her up because we're a bunch of ass-kissing donkey butts. Well, it appears things might have changed, yes. Black Widow died during the events of Avengers Endgame after a brief battle with Hawkeye. They had an argument with Hawkeye. She threw herself off the cliff on Vormir in order to secure the Soul Stone to undo Thanos' snap the Infinity Gauntlet. This Black Widow film will take us to the past. I would hope so, because if it doesn't, then you're going to be filming a corpse, which is kind of weird, which is kind of the way you Hollywood types roll. This Black Widow film will take us to the past, but it won't give us an origin story for Johansson's Black Widow. The film will take place between Captain America Civil War and Avengers Infinity War, where we will hand the entire series off to a new actress. What a cheap ass fucking way to do this. Cheap ass bullshit. So for everybody out there that's like, "Oh my God, I've got to go see the new Black Widow," pay attention. The trailers for the film hint she will team up with her old family and face off against Taskmaster. That family includes Red Guardian, played by David Harbour, which I actually want to see because I actually like him as an actor. Melina Vostokov, played by Rachel Weisz, and Yelena Belova, played by Florence Pugh. This is where things get complicated, right here. Florence Pugh. I hope I say that. A chew? Is it a chew? You know, is it pew like a chew or poog? Poog like porgs. That I bet you that's why they hired her. Poog, porgs. Oh my God, they're so similar. We need her. Get her right now. Get her in this office now. However, given Black Widow is a super spy and the film will dive headfirst into the world of espionage, one has to expect there will be some twists and turns along the way because it's Hollywood and our entire mission is to replace someone with someone else. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to tip your bartender. In fact, leaked plot details indicate there are quite a few twists and turns along the way. Not only are leaked plot details indicating this, but Black Widow director Kate Shortland also seems to be hinting at least one of those twists. It's not a twist. It's not a twist, guys. It's not a twist. It's, oh my God, we fucked up. Now what are we going to do? She told Empire Kevin Feige realized that the audience would expect an origin story. Really? Really? The audience would expect an origin story. You are the dumbest bastards ever. Of course, we went in the opposite direction. Of course, we're going to make this a passing of the torch film. We're going to give your role, sweetie, to a younger, better you. Huh. You know what? For all those people out there that are like, well, I'm going to give Marvel, you know, I'm going to give him a chance with this new phase. I'm going to give it a watch. Huh. Let's see. They're making Loki a woman. They got rid of Cap. They got rid of Iron Man. They're making Thor a woman. And they told ScarJo to like totally fuck off because we want a younger, better you, girl. And here it is. And we didn't know how great Florence Pugh would be. Oh, yes, they did. Do not let them lie to you. Those fuckers didn't write something in at the last minute. They knew exactly what they would be doing. We knew she would be great, you see? You see? But we didn't know how great. Scarlett is so gracious stepping aside like this because, you know, we told her, you're old, sweetie. You're old. You're last year's thing. We need a new you. Oh, I'm handing her the baton. Oh! Why? Because she's under contract and has to tell people what they tell her to. So it's going to propel another female storyline. You're old. You're last year's thing, sweetheart. Goodbye. We're replacing you with a younger, better you. Damn. Thank you, Red Sox 5. You have a great one, brother. She went on to detail that the film might actually be the end for Johansson's Black Widow. In Endgame, the fans were upset that Natasha did not have a funeral, whereas Scarlett, when I spoke to her about it, said Natasha wouldn't have wanted a funeral. Shortland continued, she's too private, and anyway, people don't really know who she is. Like, we never did a movie just about her, and this isn't even going to be a movie just about her. This is going to be about her replacement, bitches. Okay? So what we did in this film was allow the ending to be the grief the individuals felt, rather than a big public outpouring. I think that's a fitting end for her. Who's not pissed? If you are not like, fuck you, Marvel, after that, Throw me a 1 in chat and tell me you think this is great. This is a great way to treat the character. You throw me a 1. If you think this is total horseshit, throw me a 0. Throw me a 0 in chat if you think this is total fucking horseshit. Yeah, sit room, 0s all across the board. Colin Smith, 0. F-Bet. DJ Odyssey, whole shitload of 0s. Samantha Joe, 0. Adega, 0. Purple Valkyrie, 0. Psycho Dove, 9. 0. Sit room, 0. Chris Persian, 0. Jedi Bill, 7970. Darth Haster, a big fat fucking 0. Jitsi Lemon, 000. Mark the Infinitely Tired, 0. Crimson Mist, 0.000. Captain Trek, 0. Jeff BZ. Lady Miss, 000. Purple Valkyrie, 0 to the fucking infinity. Eastland Burkholder, 00000. Derek McManus, 0. Psycho Dark 9. F-Bat. Dave G Sound, 0. Darth Haster, it's bullshit. Captain Spire, divide by 0. Huh. Well, while we might not be getting an origin story for ScarJo's Black Widow, it's possible we could be getting one for Florence Pugh's Yelena Belova. This isn't a Black Widow movie. This is a Yelena Belova Welcome to Marvel movie. Who wants to go see that shit now? Who wants to go see that fucking movie now? Seriously. Lady Q on IMBU, big fat 0. Darth Haster, get the fuck out, Marvel. Who's looking forward to that Black Widow movie now? Seriously. I was going to go see it. Because, God, I love that spunky redhead. ScarJo, I'm like, damn. When she was in Iron Man 2, I was like, hello. Who's going to go see that? Only people that didn't read this fucking article and didn't listen to Mornings of Mischief. Like Johansson's Romanoff, the trailers detail she was trained in the Red Room. Put the beat in the Red Room. Put the beat in the Red Room. And she'll also be weaving her own web of deceit, folks. Because, Black Widow. What a giant fucking slap in the face of everyone that loved that character. What a fucking slap in the face. Man. However, that doesn't mean ScarJo's role with the character will be over. She just might be moving behind the camera instead. Oh, so they bribed her. Hey, come back and do this movie and pass the torch off, and we'll let you get behind the camera. Back in October 2019, Johnson appeared at Ellie's Women's in Hollywood event, where New York Times reporter Kyle Buchanan reported Johansson referred to the film as a standalone franchise. What do you think of Yelena Belova taking on future movies in the MCU with Natasha Romanoff passing the torch to her? Sound off in the comments below. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, dude. Oh, Bird. Yes. Oh, you give that nephew a big hug from his Uncle Loki. Hello, nephew O'Prey. Hello, brother. Little nephew. Hello there, little guy. Hello. Nope. Next. Oh, guys. What are you going to do? What are you going to do now that they have shown their cards? I want to tell you guys something. They don't give a fuck about any of these characters. Not one. I know we've been dealing with DC lately. I know we are bringing the fight to DC. We are taking the fight to DC Comics. But Marvel is just as bad. And Disney's even worse. That fucking rat would gnaw its own fucking child's arm off to get a step forward. It's a fucking rat. It doesn't care. It's not a mouse. It's a rat. Boycott the movie is what I'm going to do, says Miss Tride's podcast. Speaker for the Dead. I love ScarJo in that role. She was so good. How far Marvel has fallen. I wanted to stay on board, but the Marvel Titanic has hit the iceberg. I think they did that in Endgame. I'm sorry if you disagree with me, but I think they did that in Endgame. They had everyone saying, what balls? They had a giant set of balls on them for killing off half of the heroes. And then they just, undid it. We'll bring them all back and we'll lose Tony instead and Cap. Abandon the franchise like it's the Titanic and there is one seat left in a lifeboat. Dude, it's gone. I'm sorry, but it's gone. They can try and right the ship all they want to. It's gone. There's nothing left there. I'm sorry. I won't be returning to the series. I'm going to give the Loki series a shot because I love Tom Hiddleston as Loki. But even that, I'm like, no, if they're just going to have a woman do the whole thing, what's the point? Oh, you're going to put him in a woman's body and have a woman act for him? Really? Because he can't do it himself? Seriously? Do you know how many people love that motherfucker? Do you know how many people worship that guy? Seriously. JP's Tabernacle. What you gonna do, brother, when the Hulkamania runs wild on you? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I remember the days. To be fair, if they'd actually done a proper Black Widow movie or two, respecting the character, and then brought out a passing the torch story, maybe. I can see that. But that is not the way they sold this movie. They're selling this movie as this is her story. It's not her story. It's some other bitch's story that she's going to pass the torch off to that we don't know and that we don't care about. I'm sorry, but that's total shit. Yeah, Colin P. Smith, they are totally incapable of that sort of thing. There's no respect for the old guard, and there never will be. New guards moved in, taking up shop, and guess what? Eventually, there will be absolutely no respect for these people coming in to start a new universe, is what they're doing. They're getting rid of anyone that had anything to do with the old, and bringing in new blood. Loki is male and sexy and not trustworthy. There you go. Says it all. It says it all. I will go sleep through all the movies they want me to go for a year. They ain't going to do that, dude. I wish they would, but they ain't going to do that. WandaVision might end up the best show. Dude, I don't know. Something's got me worried about that. The black and white of it and the 50s tone, and something's got me worried about that, dude. I think they're going to shit all over that too. Nobody thought about that when they saw the trailer and she's like happy Miss Homemaker. I'm very worried about that. I never liked the idea of them making it that the Infinity Gauntlet kills its user. It's not the ultimate nullifier. They made it. This was to get rid of the original Avengers. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They made it this way to get rid of the original cast members. It was a kicking tool. Yes. Yeah, they're making room for the Snowflake and Safe Space movie. I imagine that's already on the docket. Darth Hester. And Egg Outlaw, we've probably seen all of Scarlett's scenes on the commercials. Yeah, I can imagine that too. Can you imagine that? If you go and see that movie and she's got like 15 minutes in the movie. And it's all this Pug, a Chew, Mr. Chew. I can see them doing that. I really can. I can see them doing that. And it's sad. It's absolutely sad. What do we have to do to protect these characters? What do we have to do? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Man. You know what? Let's read this. Let's look at this. I wasn't going to do another one of these because my main focus was ScarJo. But, I want to read this. Tropic Thunder director and actor Ben Stiller explains why the movie couldn't be made today. Really? You don't say. You don't say. So, Tropic Thunder director and actor Ben Stiller recently appeared on the New Abnormal podcast, where he discussed Tropic Thunder and detailed that the film could not be made today. Stiller began the podcast by explaining or detailing that in the climate of 2020, it's harder to make art. It's impossible to make art. You can make a giant pile of steaming shit, but it's impossible to make art. In fact, he stated, and when I think of movies that I worked on in the past, and I look at them now, definitely there are jokes and scenes and things going on. Oh, I don't know if we could have gotten away with that at all today. What does that tell you? Psychodorf 9, you take it easy, brother. Have a great Friday and a great weekend if I don't see you later hanging out. What does that tell you about today, folks? Mark Anthony Tyler, quit supporting the IP, let it die, and hopefully someone who cares for the legacy of the characters will buy it all. Maybe when George Lucas buys Star Wars back, he can snag Marvel as well. Wouldn't that be badass? He would bring up this point later in the interview when he was asked by the Last Laugh podcast host, Matt Wilston, what his thoughts are with Hollywood editing out and removing episodes featuring actors in blackface. He specifically referenced Robert Downey Jr.'s character in Tropic Thunder. Recently, The Office edited out a scene with the character dressed up as Black Pete. Really? Really? Community would also put an entire episode from Netflix showing Ken Jeong cosplaying as a dark elf. Ha! Oh my good God. They pulled an entire episode. Are we getting rid of dark elves now? Are dark elves going to look just like all the other elves now? Seriously? Seriously? Is this where we're fucking at today? Is this where we're at today? A dark elf. He's cosplaying as a dark elf.
Oh my God, that is so horrible and so ist and so ob and oh Yahtzee!
Oh man. I just can't believe it. I'm fuck it. I can't fucking a dark elf. A fucking dark elf. Well, guys, you know what? You might as well just shut down D&D. Oh, DJ, brother, no. Yeah, might as well just shut down all of D&D because orcs, you're not going to have any villains left.
You know what I think? I think that white people inserted the orcs into the games and the books and the movies because they're ists. They're ists, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that special? Isn't that special?
Oh, man. Oh, the high elves are going to be the Yahtzees sit room. High elves are going to be the Yahtzees. Can you believe that? Can you believe that fucking horseshit? Can you believe that fucking bullshit? Stiller responding to the question, it's complicated, yes. I am aware of that, and I heard Downey was on Joe Rogan's podcast a while back talking about it. And, you know, for me, it's the context of it all. I totally see. That's why I was saying right now today, Tropic Thunder probably would not have been made because, you know, I wouldn't do that, you know. I have to kiss other elite asses in Hollywood, and I can't be funny anymore. Because if I'm funny, they're going to find a way to turn it around on me and cancel me. So it's just best not to be funny. Everyone who likes to laugh, pack up your shit and go home. Watch Tropic Thunder, watch something we made a long time ago, and enjoy because we can't make comedy anymore. Who wants this? I don't want it. I don't want any of it. I don't want it in my pop culture. I don't want it in my movies. I don't want it. Fuck you, you fucking SJWs. Social justice fucking morons. This is what we get. You can't even be fucking funny anymore. You can't make a joke. Stiller elaborated. Because the atmosphere, that would just feel wrong. It would be wrong. I'm such a fucking vagina. I'm a vagina with a mouth. Isn't that special? Look at me standing there all, yeah, look what we're doing. We're making this badass movie. And now I'm a vagina with teeth talking to you all. It would be tone deaf right now to make it. I'm a fucking pussy. Look at me. I'm Ben Stiller, a fucking pussy. But the time we made it was very clear in terms for us. The idea behind that character was an actor. it was making fun of and who would actor, wow, go to any lengths to win an award. For me, that was always the very clear idea behind it. Yeah, they made fun of gays too at the beginning of that movie when they showed the commercials and they showed him pretty much in that priest movie and what he was doing with the other priest. You know, I forget what it, Garden of Sin or some weird ass name to that movie in that commercial. Toby Maguire was the other priest, and you see him rubbing their beads together, and he's like, "Oh, bless me, Father." So they made fun of gays too. I guess, yeah, Tropic Thunder watch party from Purple Valkyrie. You know what? Would you guys like to watch Tropic Thunder this month? You can do 13th Warrior next month. How about that? Throw a 1 in chat if you want to see Tropic Thunder on the movie watch party. This, it will be, let's see when we're going to do the watch party. It will be on the 25th. All right. Tropic Thunder, the 25th of this month. 1 week and 1 day. So we will watch Tropic Thunder. I'm getting a whole shitload of ones. 1, no balls. Yes. All right. Now, does that mean, let's see, he continued, now, does that mean that I have a vagina for my mouth? I probably wouldn't, because I would know that the atmosphere today would be like, that would feel wrong. But at the time, it was very clear that was what we were doing and felt okay to do it. Yeah. You know what he sounds like? He sounds like, yeah, you know what? Like back then I was a man. I made the movies that I wanted to, you know, if I wanted to do something, I just made it, man. Cause I was like, you know what? Fuck it. It's going to be funny, man. It's going to be funny and we're all going to enjoy it and we're going to laugh in the theaters. But now, today, I like living on my knees. Yeah. I like living on my knees and kissing Hollywood ass because totally that's what they pay me to do. I'm not Ben Stiller anymore. I'm a vagina with teeth. Yeah. Fucking loser. Stiller then added, now, I'm not saying that that's okay to do. That doesn't mean blackface is okay. Blackface is not okay. But it's probably never okay. Man, he sounds like Mr. Mackey. Okay? He sounds like Mr. Mackey off fucking South Park. We're not going to do it, okay? Okay? So I have no leg to stand up and say that character is doing that. Yeah? Because I live on my knees, man. I live on my knees and I like taking it from Hollywood. And you know, at the end of the day, I'm like, splash me, Hollywood. Splash me. I'm on my knees, man. I'm living on my knees. He then reiterated his thought process behind Downey's Kirk Lazarus. But for us, it was really clear that this is making fun of an actor who would take on any character just so he could win an award because actors are so self-involved. You see, right now, I'm so self-involved that I'm sucking it because, yeah, I'm living on my knees in Hollywood, man. I'm living on my knees and I'm taking it without a reach around because, yeah, man, I wouldn't even make my own movie now because, yeah, I take it from Hollywood. And I think when we were casting it, it was really clear to me that there are only a few actors who I think an audience would buy doing that and not find it offensive. Bullshit. He didn't fucking care. He didn't fucking care. He did not care at the time. Do not read anything into this bullshit. This is all bullshit. This is all propaganda. It's all bullshit. And it's him living on his knees and taking it up the hind end from Hollywood. Stiller then detailed he did share the movie to the local NAACP chapter in Los Angeles. And to be honest, when we made the movie, I took the movie to the local NAACP chapter in LA and showed it to them because I wanted to get their feedback. No, we didn't. Don't let them fucking lie to you. Before we released the movie, and that went okay. It was okay, man. It was okay. When Hollywood tells me to bend over and grab my ankles and girt my teeth like a fucker, I do it, man, because it's okay, right? It's okay. Like totally tubular, man. He then detailed that at the time the film was made much of the criticism revolved around Stiller's Simple Jack character. Oh, yeah, remember that? And no one gives a fuck about that now. No one gives a fuck about that now. It's all about Downey and blackface. It's all about Downey and blackface. Yeah, this is his Please Don't Cancel. Yes, Josh and Rebecca Momini. Oh, yes, boom. Please don't cancel me. Yes, yes. He is grabbing his ankles and saying, "Thank you, sir. May I have another?" Oh, shit. Oh, man. And then when I got blindsided by the Special Olympics and they came after me for playing Simple Jack, so I was so concerned about the reaction of Robert playing that character that I wasn't even thinking about where we really got attacked, which I understood too from their point of view, man. It's all about their point of view. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil. The fans are evil. If you believe that, Ben, then you are lost. In my point of view, the fans are evil, man. Yeah, Chris Persia. Yes, sir. Yes, Yes, sir. Yes, Persia. Yes, Persia. Oh, shit. Stiller concluded, the bottom line is you have to be clear what your point of view is when you are doing a comedy that is edgy. And for me, it was always making fun of actors who would do anything to get more attention and to win awards. But I'm also totally sensitive to how people would react to it now. I'm sensitive and loving and caring. And this whole thing right here with me and my bro, that really didn't mean anything, man. It didn't mean anything because we were being disrespectful to everyone on earth by having Downey in blackface, man. It was totally disrespectful, man. And I'm a giant vagina with teeth that talks. And I've got like a totally tubular accent, man. So, what have we learned today? We have learned that Ben Stiller likes to grit his teeth and grab his ankles and take it where the sun doesn't shine. We have learned that Marvel has used ScarJo to promote a movie that isn't really about her. We're not getting a Black Widow movie. We are getting a giant pile of shit baton movie. And if you're okay with that, well, more power to you. I'm not. And I won't watch it. And I won't have anything to do with it. Right now, the only thing I'm going to watch coming out of Marvel is the Loki series. And if it is a woman the entire time with Tom Hiddleston's voice occasionally appearing in an episode, it's not what anybody wanted, so suck it. Suck it, Disney. You probably would too. Fucking rat. Guys, I hope you have a wonderful week. Make sure you catch the Valkyries coming up in just about an hour and 15 minutes. I will be back on the air later today playing Ghosts of Tsushima, which was absolutely wonderful last night. If you haven't seen part one, it's only like an hour and 15 minutes, and you'll be right back and caught up with everyone. I absolutely absolutely love each and every one of you. Thank you for supporting Mornings of Mischief. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for giving a like, ringing that bell, hammering that bell. To my patrons, thank you. To my wrenches, thank you. To my friends, to my family, thank you. And I cannot wait for what's next. Everyone have a great weekend, and I will catch you guys later today. Who's still here? Who's still out there in chat? Anybody still out there in chat? Yes, I'm back. I have returned earlier than expected. Would you guys like to see something kick fucking ass that is coming up on Tuesday? Do you guys want to see something kick ass that is coming up Tuesday night? Oh yeah, here. Is everybody still here? Who's still here? I'm still here. Do you want to see it? Do you want to see what's coming up on fucking Tuesday? Well, all right. Hell fucking yeah. Here's what's coming up next Tuesday night.